the red carpet. But the big story from last night's Oscars concerns Patricia Arquette and the controversy that cropped up after her acceptance speech for Best Supporting Actress. Watch.
To every woman who gave birth, to every taxpayer and citizen of this nation, we have fought for everybody else's equal rights. It's our time to have wage equality once and for all, and equal rights for women in the United States of America.
All right, let's talk about it with Leslie Marshall, nationally syndicated radio talk host and Fox News contributor. And Mollie Hemingway is the senior editor of The Federalist. And by the way, after those remarks, a lot of praise coming in from some high-profile folks, and that's when things got really interesting. Chief among them, Valerie Jarrett, one of the president's top advisors, saying, "Congrats, thanks for using your speech to advocate for equal pay and for understanding that when women succeed, America succeeds." What's wrong with that, Mollie?
Well, the Department of Labor itself sent out a false statistic about this gender pay gap. I mean, I don't know how many times we have to debunk it. It's true that men and women tend to make different decisions about their career path, about their education, even about how many hours they want to spend in the office. And these differences do affect pay. But when you control for all of those factors, the gender pay gap actually disappears. So it's kind of disappointing to see that people are continuing to peddle this false statistic.
Well, and Leslie, sometimes people look at, we see Meryl Streep and Jennifer Lopez, very well-loved celebrities, but I mean, they're billionaires in a way, millionaires in a way that, like, we're not going to ever understand. So, I mean, when you see them rallying there and heated up and possibly going with information that's not 100% accurate, what do you make of that?
On the one hand, it was actually
Leslie. First of all, in Hollywood, women have a lot less opportunity. I mean, I'm 20 minutes from where those award ceremonies took place. They don't make the same money. They don't have the same opportunity. And I think it's great in a city, in a town with a night that is based on egos for a celebrity like Ms. Arquette to stand up and to speak about something she's passionate about, and I think well-intentioned. Although I disagree with the facts. When we look at the legal field, the medical field, Hollywood, across the board, women don't have the same opportunity. Women don't make the same amount of money, and she's saying, hey, look, let's not give up this fight. We fought for other people's rights. Let's fight for women. And I think Meryl Streep, regardless of her money and her power, she agrees with that as a woman, as a feminist, and as one who is a champion of women's rights, and I applaud that.
Well, Mollie, there are a lot of people who are looking at some of these people who are offering up their praise and saying, hello, what about the White House pay gap for women versus men there, when you have people within the administration cheering for Patricia Arquette, and she seems to come from a well-intentioned place, though maybe not fully informed on the facts, there's a whiff of hypocrisy to some people.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if you are going to compare these apples and oranges, then the White House has a huge problem. They have a huge gender pay gap, and they've had it, and they haven't made any progress on it in the last 6 years. Hillary Clinton, likewise, has had a huge gender pay gap if you're going to determine it simply by saying, here's how much women make, here's how much men make. But it's also true that Hollywood has tremendous problems, and they have sexist hiring practices. And if they want to, they should be talking more about the problems in their own backyard rather than trying to lecture other people who would never get away with the type of sexist hiring and pay decisions that they make there.
All right, well, knowing that you two agree on that, we'll leave it there, and maybe that's what Patricia Arquette at the heart was getting to. Leslie and Mollie, good to see you both.